Hello there. Today I made the best beef pastry and I thought to share the recipe with you. This pastry tastes so good and you can tell from the look. I have dropped the list of the ingredients I use for this recipe on the description box, so do feel free to check and try it out. Thank you and keep watching.
I'll pretend it's not for me.
To begin, here is our egg, our all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, margarine, and some other ingredients that I will also show you. For my fillings, I have my already diced carrots, sweet potatoes, beef, and onions. With my non-stick pan, I add a little portion of the oil, then my sweet potatoes. I know you all will keep wondering why I use the sweet potatoes and not the Irish. Yeah, I like to try things out, and this actually was a banger for this recipe. So I stir-fried that for some time and then threw in my onions, carrots, and stir-fried that a little. Then I went in with my beef after some seconds.
There's so many things to be angry about, and my phone won't ring unless I call you out. But the kids seem good and that'll do for now. There's gotta be more in store for this lonely town.
I just needed my vegetables to cook a little, that's why I fry it for a little bit too long. But if you want them to be crunchy, please do not hesitate to add your beef. My beef is going in last because I didn't want it sticking to the base of my pot since there wasn't enough oil after all. Need I mention that for you to have a good filling and for your pastry to taste great too, you don't need plenty oil in your filling. So that is why you see me stirring this consistently, because I don't want that burnt taste.
Let's be honest with each other from now on.
Finally, I throw in some stock, that's my already made stock, some seasoning, salt to taste, and allowed it to come together, and it's ready.
I miss the people I
This
know.
additional stock has a way of making it come together real good. It has this binding between the filling and the pastry, more like a porridge. I just like the consistency when I'm having my. You should try it. I think it feels a lot much better together. Just look at how that comes together. It looks so good, and you can have this with anything. You can use this as a base for your pastry, your pasta, your spaghetti, your rice. It's just all purpose. Yeah, it looks so good and yummy.
If I get pulled over, I'll pretend it's not for me. There's a problem here, but it's not yours, it's his.
Next is time to measure out our flour. I'm sure you must have been doing this the wrong way. Well, if you do, then don't feel bad because we all learn every day. Accurate measurements are a key factor in having a very tasty, crunchy pastry. So I guess we should be more intentional while doing that. So the best way to measure out your flour is to fill it in by yourself or with your hands, and not to scoop the flour with your cup. Then when you do that, you can just level up the base, the top rather.
Like we're happy.
This takes a whole lot of patience. It's time consuming, but it's the accurate way of measuring out your flour for anything you want to bake at all. After we are done measuring and sieving out our flour, we throw it in a bowl, add in our dry ingredients, that is our salt and baking powder. Work that together with our fingers or with a balloon whisk. We mix that together to combine.
Set my hands down on the table.
The next thing we'll be adding is our margarine or our butter. Work that through, mix with our fingers until it's fully combined, or rather say until it looks like fine breadcrumbs.
Stay with me.
If you're still watching up to this extent, it means you love what I'm doing. You have a special place in my heart. Please do hit the notification bell. It will keep you abreast whenever I upload a video. And please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. So now it looks like fine breadcrumbs, just like so. We're going to be adding our binding agent, that is our egg, to make it come together. If you do not have eggs, please feel free to use water. I just like using eggs because it makes it bind the ingredients properly and it gives it this crispy taste. At this point, you don't need to do too much. It takes quite a gradual process to come together. Your dough should not be too sticky or too dry, just smooth and perfectly combined.
I thought Mama had promised me a mockingbird, and each note that she sings kind of reminds.
Just gradually until everything comes together. You can also rest it on a flat surface and knead properly. I'm just using one hand for the purpose of this video.
I'll pretend it's not for me. There's a problem here, but it's not yours, it's his.
So once I've succeeded in having a perfect dough, a well combined dough, the next thing I like to do is to throw it in my fridge or freezer and allow it rest until I'm ready to bake it. This is also a useful tip because it adds some crunch and crispiness to the pastry.
The stores are closing, and friends have lost their shirt. Although I know it's fucked up here, it probably could be worse. I count my blessings, I guess I'm lucky I've got the work. And it seems like we're happy, at least I know we were. There's so many things to be angry about, and my phone won't ring unless I call you.
So the next day I'm ready for the dough, so I just touched it down a little bit, brought it out from the freezer, and I'm just trying to put them all together again. Just trying to get it into rollable sizes, trying to flatten it and trim off the edges so I can flatten it. At this point I didn't have an idea the shape I really want, but I'm just going to flatten it and make it into rolls. So for the purpose of this particular video, I'm going to be making a roll beef pastry. So this is me just trying to roll it out, flatten it and trim off the edges. So once I've gotten a perfect shape, the next thing I'm going to do is to come to the end and add in my filling. You can see my filling is not soggy, it's just dry and just normal, like the basics. If your filling is too soggy, it's going to mess up your dough. So I'm just trying to roll it. Like I said earlier, we're going to be making a roll, pastry, beef pastry kind of rolls. So I just make sure everything is inside and I cut off the excesses. Yeah, just like so. So this is me trying to make another batch. So after I was done making all the rolls, I just decided to give them a cut. I didn't really get the cameras on while I was doing that, but I cut them into 4 segments. Then I decided to give them some impressions on the body, just like so. With my oven heating up to 350 degrees, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to coat them up with my egg wash, basically my egg yolk.
A brand new bottle tucked away behind my seat. And if I get pulled over, I'll pretend it's not for me. There's a problem here, but it's not yours, it's his. And every day he'll wake up longing for your kiss. There's gotta be more to live for in a lonely town like this. The stores are closing and friends, they've lost their shirt. Although I know it's fucked up here, it probably could be worse. I count my blessings, I guess I'm lucky I've got the work.
Over here, I was just trying to give them a second layer top coating, just for additional attractiveness. Oh guys, see how this baked already? It's not fully baked, but you can tell that this will make a very crunchy pastry.
And my phone won't ring unless I call you out. But the kids seem
so over here now, this has baked for like 30 to 40 minutes, and guys, this looks so yummy and attractive, and it tastes so good. So guys, let me know what you think about this recipe and if you will be trying it. If you like this recipe, please comment yummy on the comment section. Please subscribe, like and share. I'll see you on my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.